lights, disco light ahodo nyina, stabilizer, blender, rice cooker, ceiling fan, standing fan, fridge gas, TV gas. Ya wa anajo. And the question da so no. Don ko area na ye bie shop no. Kopim no ndu anajo. Jake fa ofako kuko tumpa onofe kakesiem. Settlements Enterprise. One ne ben. Anano say Jack na me na fama no na on friend no on me na dwuma no. I guess sad dia atorenche besa to the bio. 0242 649057 and 0241 487585. Fila Electricals. Yebe bua ma one atorenchem aton kwanta pai.
Kwame, ti sa pomdian so yekese sei. E wo kroma no ahwa ma dwowu no.
Na se wonim se wiase wuton yaya na onya anodru. Wo bisa me a ka me kire wo TNC Healthcare.
TNC Healthcare no e wo kroma.
Menyonko kamuzu yade ye. E hwa na me kire no. TNC Healthcare e ya pomdian yare sabia e wodu nkwa ha. Wo mo nim de ni suahunu e wo apomdian yare hwem. Se basa wakoma ya wo ya. Anasa akoma yade bia. TNC Healthcare betu ase. E hwa ya bia ya. Wo mo se yade bi se arthritis. Anasa rheumatism sasabro. Hypertension mojabroso. Hepatitis A, B. Afebrebo mu kokram yade bia. Wo mu tu ase. E ba no kidney problems bia nso a afi oba ne bema yefunu ho ya den ana low sperm count ene bema wode bo aniana ne ho asane ene enam yade bia atidi yare malaria HIV AIDS cholera etipaya migraine stroke mreyo ana se paralysis sa yade nyina tiansi yake betu ase dekudeku
na no nko a ne yare a tianhifo etimi tu ase ana
hwe efiri wutiri so kwesi wunase yade bia ha wonipadua no tiansi yake wo mfidie ene nura wo mde betu ase the bano massage ana se physiotherapy yenu ntunu nipadua no ma ompom din sisi so a tiansi yake be ye nyina ma kama enkankan ne waya kese abroso
wo mo niam o mutimi sei dosu wo mo nkoye o mo hu sikasem bia
oh wonu mu buanya den afoya blood test malaria test hepatitis B test HIV test any test ahodo nyina bi won lab ho densi yake e wo no papa wo ho a yade akase bia nipa bi gi se eni aduro no kunya binum a ebetu ase deku afi nipa duam
entiti ahifo ikrom ha hemfa pa na mehu
densi yake e wo dunko abankase so Roseville afie na nimu ho a ani cocoboard e na dia no hwe
ne maben na metimi afro mansa kura na makodu aso e
wo pentremu bia Brazil 544 569191 and 0207 895448. TNC Healthcare. Better change, better life.
Semisi krum na metwem e wo nchen a wo obesi twani ahwene Jack me jimi hudi cause perfume am use nkwa me skin bro me look it too foreign but me products am use nyina every here Abidak Cosmetics help na so we lady corner ra dia baby woman Abidak mo skincare products ni nyina wa e perfume be na wo here Aventus Olympiada Dior Revival Portrait Calvin Klein Opulent Mask and also dey Abidak Cosmetics help original products in foreign gel, Olay, Dove, Gold Skin, Irish Spring, Chese Malaysia level nina. Ebuhasi, your body lotion better say, Jaggins Ultra Healing, Lubridem, Nivea products nina, CeraVe, full facials nina. You trying to cleansing, young products all the way from the United States, and on that chose now you're way too foreign. Body splash, so blisters, body lotion, skincare products been on here. Free now. We get everything on for here. Abidak Cosmetics Hub. You want to gym green light? Adum Hardware Building, second floor. Open the baku and abesu to cotton. Francis here. 0532 990 115 and that's 0559 197 060. Abidak Cosmetics Hub. It's not your good, skinny foreign.
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman Sports.
Sports.
Any team, in any league, in any land in the world, and he would never strike a ball more purely than he has there. Andy Drury with only his 4th goal of this season. His last one in the trophy was in round 2 against Vauxhall Motors. Nothing he has done on the football field will have compared to that. Rutherford.
91.9 Denchama Radio no asuguso wutiere na wiei emra so seri aguri on samtepa and of course ya transiren sempi na abate efri enkofo nkroso eba beka efi SM ena ya transie baba bem edi amount elba bia wo bia ye no asese wa jepeni edi ofri eri atoa yankopon sra pa onka ho na de oye nyina enso ntimi nkoso. What's in the first summer of Fred Chichikari Tony?
They found his head, and if Barrow
Team Ning in Abeba El Dase Otu, Lea Samo, and I feel famous. Ebenezer Mungina Tachiri, and Eddie Shone Bro. Facebook, join me, CCA. El Facebook wall. It's answer to Pack. Francis, no. What do you be out the El Facebook wall? Now, so would the corner the Benina pictures, videos, out his also heading in our share. Maybe at the come a day amount.
Coming cuts finish. Goalkeeper turned puncher.
Sao penalty. Tienche come on nearby.
Taken on by Insigne. Greatness of mind, fleetness of foot.
Answer near corner, Ubesi dying there. I blocks and I rebesi now. Ubenya blocks for Ediesia. The Tiara said, goodness of God Block Factory. And the man blocks for Palma Odiesi Udino. Na we no omucha blocks cement a womb. And the Tiara said, a shua embubu. Na a chaye pa. Mama found to him say, inches be up a biombetra the man a hollow piano. Ombetra enso etimi ediamau na dudu bia pebia enso metwani na edia bro site bia usi udino na eye dunkwa ombejo omunyo hwe outside na ya jo kiti bi na fe dia tiere se aya dia ya twa blocks no kama enso edia bro wo bia eye 0249 229109 0249229109 ofroma ombeje so na baby a uwo bia no omo the blocks no enso etimi dia bro omu kremu bi ene ade nsem ba makacho so ade a okwa champion a ekwa no so pe ultra mamba gas na omo ne nkachi bakery enedi animhwe se onnom cement fighter hyper mission bi ene kabzo so no num bia pebinom ene ya pebinom na fuma dance de Abraham cement fighter promise ene kabso so no ya bema de tere so no pa ngodidi na okoye odwuma no onya bi buba obeya adwuma obra ontebre opanso a utimi bubo bia de tere se on the field of play obetia display ama de tere ene se opponent team ne kura no ebetuche enso atimi de ama e wo field na so ya ka field mema no motiase entimi ya adwuma no ma ya adwuma no eya bobo ni ye atoto ntena basabasa dia cement fighter promise and it comes to your bar the attendance of Fijikom on Tebre and Tipemubo na bia ntimi ko e ma drugstore biamuno unya cement fighter promise and it comes to bia no na bia no enso atia ko kama ediamao emu enso ekremu bi and ene edensem no enso edeba flash phones repair and accessories come flash phones papa ewo ho ana fe all repair performance so about repair and so etimi dia ma na de tensa accessories ne de abusu chapo ewo kwame flash aso ewo mfuom ba bia old market no no seat pair and obense flash phones repairs and accessories obo a chese ono e bona adwuma na ya dia girls see omo de omo phone ta hwe opa nti da bia no omo de gina kwame flash so so omo gini di se omo ko a obeye ne ye enso etimi dia ma omo enti omo de omo so no kwani o software obo upgrade na obeti upgrade no enso etimi diamantifa o phone no ekọ no nyane kama enfuma 0248 163 945 0248 163 945 Nafe one Kwame Flash enso entimi eni nkomo yankomra niema toaso emobibia ewo 91.9 Tentrama Radio yakwa wazisie
Denchiraman Sports.
Denchiraman Sports. Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman Sports.
Chief Inspector Grace of Money. What's the offer to say with that?
Sana tie kosono ya dia wo ye na adwuma na wo ye no kosono ye ene na wo bre one day kosono wo pie awa ho ato ti kosono twa blocks no kosono dofuo kosono tu galam say kosono tran office wasa chen wona feel
Denchiraman Sports.
That was a Mickey Mambe DJ Bakupa. We say we are enjoying the program, Laura and Claire at Asetanapa Junction. Greeting to the ladies working around, Rose Maggie, Madame Esnam, Madame Abigail Otis, and our boss, Manager Kofi Sirifi from OBN Obiabanye. Come on, this is here. Ya nesu. Oda dipa na. Ronsa bobo nkumuni fa. Ronsa bob bakra. Ni otwe ma. Na so called adie no. Na unya bia na ha adwene pa. Nesu mo obemu muda. Koso are koso. Things will change. Me mo be sesa.
Now someone is so selfish. I'm a one down. You baby a for you. I'm a me a for very. So training by myself on you now. So my baby but my water go. I see you. Sway. I'm right to go.
Okay, young fancy na young kwamana ne mrana fe lotus ni nyina young formatie for ewo agokansie mu na Andra ewo Portugal Benfica mame fantastic Stadio Dalu Madrid for etwa Benfica team no ema game no 8 so na de etense Real Madrid ewini game no ekabako ema Benfica for no entiante ensema sisi ende oti bebre mebam ne eba etwe no medini na bebre nemom mame fantu ya se yenya emotion night enso e game nim esanse akrake to bi kra ya fene Thiago Pitach Pina na akra no over Facebook a obonse Tupac edna to so wano enya konya emeki ni first team debut edma Real Madrid team no na akoda no de chense minim sena abalowa aka chenso bomo na konya amana siaka ni bi anasa onu ankasa no nim so bomo game ni bi na joye ne se o invite ni maame o invite ni papa enso edi free Spain emomu tuba Portugal ebehwe game no entuba mu se omo ena ahagi akra no after the game omo hagi akra no ena omuni akra no etwa pictures ni ade otim se tuba bi no na ni suo efri akra no ni aseba na bi free papa no ni aseba na bi free mama no enso ni aseba na tim so mu hina no we no ena je kara se don't be emotional omo enso emotions ade tie ani se omu su twa dwadwo esansa akoda no ne da yeso abam adiama no na nda yeso enyina ne se obenya opportunity na Madrid first team no won so atia wuro no wasi akani bi na of course wanya akonya e man nda yeso no abema na wasi akani bi ntia no enso Jeffrey akoda na so e eba ena wie no yere tasring na enso adema mame Kong Road Ferdinand aso Road Ferdinand a legend edema Manchester United na on Vinicius Junior case anom enso timisi andra ema toto na etwa enso edipo Vinicius ebi so etwa edipo Pastiana and as a Pastiani man fonto ya say ayade ena Ferdinand e defend Vinicius Junior ebi say Vinicius atentiro ko she go no ko sa no enso e was stadium ya first stadium Dalu I say adai Vinicius in body na so be she go no ko sa and then Red Ferdinand Ebusa no say we unacceptable unacceptable what Vinicius Ferdinand
say this Vinny Jr. is to blame. No, I'm not accepting it. We can't accept this. He's brought it on himself. It's called the beautiful game because it is a beautiful game, but this type of rubbish he shouldn't do that. It sets it back so much, man, and the authorities have to be stronger on these things. We said it for you, we keep saying it. But I can't understand how we're trying to justify someone's poor behaviour. How are we still sitting here talking about racism for one? But then how are we sitting here trying to justify when someone says something racist because, oh, it's Vinny's fault. If Vinny didn't do that, the kid wouldn't say this, the kid wouldn't say that. No, I'm not accepting it. We can't accept this. Football is called the beautiful game because it is a beautiful game, but this type of rubbish, it sets it back so much, man, and the authorities have to be stronger on these things. We've said it for you, we keep saying it, but I can't understand how we're trying to justify someone's poor behaviour, their ignorance, damn right stupidness, just because someone scored an unbelievable goal, a spectacular goal, and he celebrates. And you know what? Celebrations are part of the game. Celebrations, if the authorities think that they're going to start...
Ain't Fini, ne bonia oye. And it's a spectacular goal. Not co celebrate yana. Ain't football, yeshogwa, yen celebrate. Football, yeshogwa, yan yeni. wasi ebi hye goals epeja montade eni adem erekosoro de tian se racist no also authorities enso sorry gina na yetu ase erifri football esanse adoso dodo na official UEFA statement omode bai no na report ni nie omo se omahu DSC Andrea Najo ewo Portugal na afe na de tian se omo etrase no ma review match no na match na nka so review na review no ansa no de ensem bebre ebeka ade afa match no just a referee eden report ade aba de tian se players no enso ensema omokeka ni nyina no just de tian se omaka bebre anso ade abeta to na afe omotian hwem until that no mame fantu ase omose UEFA disciplinary committee no enyantrase de tian se omoyan hwehwemu ansa na omudi bibi aba altar omonso atimi ade aba na sesie no na omasan ade aba se omo investigations mame fantu ase UEFA for Diamante and say omo investigations against Cristiani any racist case no diaba and say nay omo investigation nene omo se ombaje aye players tutona omo ensamka ewo ho no ombaje omo nyina adwene na omahwe na satena ne de a complicated verdict esansan obian seda anti asam no camera bian capture boy no camera bian an capture boy no asama no oka enti asam no complicated demum no de tiana se omahwehwem na omahadiem no enso ebetia free mapa eno akakra etodwa ena wi di letters ni nyina enso etodwa ama bia enso atia akokama no enso de ba no mame fontu asem de atia ene se ene Kylian Mbappe mame fontu just on racist chant no Kylian Mbappe enso akabibi kakra ade afa ho wose ayadea enkra bebre ena de atie ene se omohwe football na enkra ebe football omusua bibi e di free players no na se players no eyiyima wei ohwa die bay ene bekoso e football mdache de atie sa de no wase on se mpanyfo sorry gira na omde sanction kase e masafo a omde yimuba e football mu no sanction kase na se timi ko enso ede ma safo ni nyina e wose sati example e be ye example de atie ene se enkra bebre enso be so hu se e bara se racist ade no enso ehu hia ense mfata e football me no e de Kylian Mbappe enso e akoto dwan na wie no ye no tasini nyina enso e ma piano enso atia koso meka Adidas for Andrea Najo and Adidas enso official unveil enso atimi koso na omo unveil Leo Messi any new boot no enti ayadia to pack Facebook or Rolly Emma oma ehwe en Facebook or ehun eye new boot oma tro go to na go no Andrea and omo de babonten official omo so mbeye and of course Andrea omo timi ye oma lanche enti mo se Leo Messi aji boot no washanwe enti Leo Messi ena eshe butu no wasi butu ni kama oboma baso we no Leo Messi Aurora Rendiate Park enti available esi abedwa so eno ye F50 Adidas for and Argentina for enso colors no omudi design Argentina flag no enso eda goat no enti no akene Leo Messi new buta wono so national edeba ena we edinina enso ema motiate ena nyame atuma mame fontuja sebo ku France Arsenal omugina kono tendenia Arsenal for ebo game na anwumre wa bra omudi of Anton Wonders enso bo game no ene Arsenal the Gunners the league leaders no league no yatiana se omobaji ana omutibenye mame fantu aso na e Millennium Stadium no ebo 8 game no enso ebetia todwa na Arsenal mame fantu aso na no pay omusheki mo ewo eye Sober Reality Training Center ti Arsenal for no mame video no obonse omuji omusheki mo kakra enti Arsenal phone esheki omo no Facebook ko be huni nyina na abrantie na friends Gabriel Susu no still born no e woni mu twia wo twiomo e de ball to ntinam enso training ground so no anya sam keto akra no e Arsenal all night team no ena mu sheki mo na nyimrei omni of Hampton Wanderers we there 3 points radio omaji awi anisa esanse Arsenal strong e di che team no na Arsenal phone no ehwa a omu player back ye friend no Ricardo Calafiori na onibone bopa nemom Diamete and it's a summer Umeja Calafiori Amanetiako and your boy Obonintia Nemum Diatiana said Umusa Craba ye Bonnie dear or bo Nemum Adetia or Bobako no pra no Akotranche Adebache no bomb Yerubia Twaso following game 3 no Akakopra Calafiori Diamete and it's a dear Arsenal for and so Ebo FA Cup game Erikotia a Wigan Crano also fire knee injury wa bra warm up and so cost into Arsenal almost derby ultima babako na de tense umpra na mbom yenu ntwaso na next game de tense shake up cry koso a utia kwakopra masa emwaye enti de metense Arsenal for ebetia ton boy na ama boy no enso atia kono e next summer abranche Calafiori asem enamdi tuja ena ewiema bia no enso atia kama yanko Olympique Marseille na ko Olympique Marseille dieba and say after say coach no enso etimi ko no yes o contact Xabi Alonso Olympique Marseille for a contact Rafa Xabi Alonso omunya manager na ometimi dinaba amana be adwuma enso area mama say timi no nemom dieba and say coach no aka chom say derby adwuma no mani nye ho Marseille adwuma no Xabi Alonso aka chere Marseille for no say ne nye Marseille adwuma no ho enti ade Olympique Marseille enso benya Xabi Alonso edina komaso no akoya adwuma no enso etimi dia momo na end of PG4 enso akosha 3-2 editia AS Monaco na manway ye friend de la cross ne bo fupa ne bo fupa papa na the content ne bo fu PG and it's PG4 mo goalkeeper bi et say Donnarumma musia jana maneko ne makofa goalkeepers bi edioma ba na ose adie na ha PG4 no wan na yes adie no wan na yes business no was a mistake as pa and a PG4 enso timi yes omuja Donnarumma.
J'ai juste un petit bémol, c'est que je sais pas pourquoi on s'est séparé de notre gardien de but. Je crois que si cette année on ne l'apprend pas, c'est parce que Didio nous manquera. Quand je vois les performances qu'il réalise avec City, encore le week-end dernier où il sauve à plusieurs reprises City.
Enti dia tiana sama mote Fred kasa no mo se opon any prepare all kasa enso edi gu eye PG4 no enso say o my mistake big mistake and we say omuja goalkeeper Donnarumma ema nitimi koye na obodu abaso desire due woni obo akoda abaso and from the bench dear Tiana say our ball goes no Edma PG Emma man of the match crano called my dear and she dreaded the Akodan bonny ball Ama Ora Della Cross and so Abanabaso was it agenda Onimbianka PG4 no and so Antia Ninkuni was a gamer and also Etimi Basuno and your Bakodana was so let us Nina Yade Emma at tier 4 and away Yagusu adding 7 our 91.9 then Trauma Radio Mame Aya Juventus for Omuje Medical Center ho na examination koso edema Bremer omu defender no ono na packing the car no na Bremer apacking the car Justin Bremer ono ko J Medical Center na okoye medical examination do game omune Galatasaray enso kuboy no mame fantu yasa akwa no peke no ko prai entu ya onante ekowura inside the hono na Olympic utim se nantie no enye papa enti dia tiara se awoso okoye medical examination niawe se ntwini ye serious enti after exams no ene behu se apprentice no ena ro do betrancha na se bia enti no enso enye serious no akra efori van letters nina yade emetie for bia no enso atia koso na orefa Xavier and Gas ene eyen kremofo nyina da ena Muslims abo papa we nyam kwanche Muslims ya da bi enkremofo nyina eno mo start akomkyere na omu breakia na yeni enko nkremo nyina dia ho tim no de chense na eno mo start enti Ramadan Mubarak Xavier and Das apostu di aba clubs awodo bebre and apostu Ramadan Mubarak ne di aba entubon se abrantia ya se Ellen Haaland uhwemu a ubehu se ono so mo apostu di aba Man City Liverpool for apostu di ba Manchester United na fe Chelsea mo clubs bebre Real Madrid mu nyina apostu Ramadan Mubarak na officially afrasie wa brad yetie and se akomche no enso afrasie edi Xavi Hernandez and afe clubs ni nyina enso timi di aba na unim se okọ Barca mame fonto ya se Podri enei Pedri de tie and say ofili well Pedri no ofili well Pedri e feel good ya sport to Pedri I want say Pedri no and so feel good at training no and so ebetia body ma Barca nyame ya no ba chena and against Levante no e be depending on coach Hansi Flick ewo minister ode be ma no e be depending on coach no Hansi Flick e be take a decision say apprentice and doctors no on be ka bom say bia obetia about 70 obetia about 30 and as bia 20 minutes na Pedri and so betia about ntia no and na Pedri so ebetia gina so ba enti Pedri and dawa one so adwedwe no wa na wie no ye de emam no bia no and so etia kema na Barca so no ma me fantia say penalty sensam and so Barca and no da Lamine Yamal jane picture bi ho na fatos mame Lamine Yamal wono ene ko say Barca for penalty no on se be season as no akono any manager ne kasai said to be a free kicks bi ho wono Lamine Yamal e be so timi ball e to da tie ene say ame front to him say I dey penalty so say ya chima no e mane ball e kenim say okọ Barca dia say Lewandowski e wo ma penalty ba Lewandowski na ball na this time around and Lewandowski nim na de chance Lamine Yamal ele ko for penalty no ebo e de say no na yesi Lamine Yamal sa no obo e de tia Girona ni nyina no na Lamine Yamal enya fever na fever che no na oyare Lamine Yamal enti afe eno treaty e fever eno so timi an no enti Lamine Yamal picture na down no ene gunu yesi na oyare ena ode ko ball e sa game no enso de tia Girona o sa ko say penalty e wo sa game nim no na mame Rafinha akwana since 2019 every penalty bia Rafinha abobiano wahye na Rafinha ense penalty da since 2019 mame fanto ya say the time I was study René Rafinha answer penalty ti ubon se Brazil kra no wabo penalty dia momoda eno so bo e dia mo Brazil ti from Facebook no ubon se okra bo okobo penalty e dia mo Brazil national team no one say no wabo penalties e dia mo René one say bi e dia mo Leeds United one say bi ena Barcelona kra no penalties abo e dia mo Barcelona ni na no Rafinha ense bi enti Rafinha no dodona giri se ene Lewandowski eni park ne so no ene Savata so was a penalty no ball and so Edema Calaba of Barcelona and no air kakra no and so if the ban and we let us in also ote Maminko Bilbao omutim share and a Bilbao for and a eco training Bilbao for eco training na ote se omuye training no mame fan tuja se oko omashe ya de tie and se place bebre ebi entimi ama training ebi enso etimi by na de metene se Jarangiza ama Baranguya ama Linko Williams enso enti ama enafe Abrante Vivienne enso enti ama training and from Bilbao team no nemom de metene se Unai Ugalus after 7 months wa returning waba training edema Bilbao team no and the Facebook no mame fantu ya say Nestor Valverde and the boys no anso na training no na Chelsea for Epe Nottingham Forest for player ye fane Mourinho say defender no na diameter say and the Nottingham Forest sa Mourinho no amo pen no tambeka wasem and the Chelsea defender tafu o Jan Nottingham Forest for Chelsea for anso Epe no and the Nottingham Forest for also baton defender na not less than 70 million pounds and on baton said defender no ama otia konti Nottingham Forest for and so as a defender no e adom betia tona sa bo no and on baton na and wie no and won sam nyina and so ba Chelsea and am da so gina num say e adia Abrante Nicholas Jackson waran so benya ba parliament for enye o ma say o me di ni permanent demo diamete and say class bebre I started making inquiries and the tira say o mo he so menya Nicholas Jackson yes so ko take ya class bi ho ɛna focus Saudi Arabia clubs bi ha almost here say bia Nicolas Jackson no omenya no enso atimi gina ba na Madrid mame abrantie Chouamani sisi ya na Obava the Verbas after say returning from Portugal no one call Vadi Bebas no eno abrantie Orient Chouamani na abrantie no yase opeke knock and draw Chouamani say oh form ye pa one Orient Chouamani one speedy pa na the crunch speed and some ere ban say Chouamani ekohe okwe test na yahwe say bia injury onyan no e serious and say bia enye serious enti Orient Chouamani and na de ten say ono enso e ba for the Bebasa wono e ba for medical test na fe yahwa say bia injury onyan and draw again Benfica no e serious and say bia eno so enye serious na Richie Utim Liverpool mamra maso ya kakra mu player on form on import bafi oka best players e wo wiase a Premier League grim krana Dominic Soboslai oka on onimbo ne bopo ya midfielder ye di nibo 2 obopo ni ye na report amete na wiai and say adia Liverpool for omo catch Real Madrid so mo nton boy ne ento na chena omo hu bibia omate Real Madrid and feature no money nam and Dominic Soboslai and Traj 18 komo person boy no and so on one catch no money na busu 18 komo ni ateno na de man yehu and my Liverpool ni say boy no yes on one can tam edinse awia boa num su aguso so no Madrid of so Madrid dache was so about Real Madrid no and a bayan adia be Liverpool team ni pa na mo wasa tena de Liverpool for so many plans bia say Dominic Soboslai omo ton boy no omo say mfa ho and ska team enso ebi de beba omo ton boy ne nyame aduma o chance so kan Liverpool for omo next game against Nottingham Forest e o City ground ho na Liverpool for next game no omo ko City ground na omni Nottingham Forest akobo na Mo Salamunie e wo Agza Training Complex Agza Training Center one Abrante Kono Bradley omni na omuyi semano omo first day e wo Agza Training Center.
How are we? One more time.
How are we? All right.
First time at the AXA, some questions for you.
I would say Felipe, Coutinho, and Adam. So both, yeah.
I'd probably say Bobby Firmino. Didn't realise from watching him how good he was actually in training. So yeah, probably Bobby.
Entine ye players omo fio mo pa na ombusa omo just say bi say o ma fi Bobby Firmino ma fi ne pa obi so time na Felipe Coutinho gina so no na ka winya na ka oda so e wo Liverpool no so si aka Mo Salah and Conor Bradley and omo de sanse ni na enso ekoto dwa and we latest ni na enso adema wa bia no atini akama na ko Everton omo say omo akoda friends Kenan Delsbury Hall sa boy no he's not for sale. Na diameter say idea and a class bebre and a D boy na chi Delsbury Hall omo pe boy no ya se Tottenham crowd here omo shan ball sa sama omo be fa no uni say 5 goals 2 assists and wonya our 19 Premier League games we won so far this season na enei omo say boy no was sign contract in Niwa I will stay with Hill Dickinson Stadium until 2030 and the boy no omo ntone ne Nyame atuma ochena so kan ho boy ni be stay and AJ free club ya answer Everton for efrima so and so ade ba latest ni nyina also ote yanko Sevilla na mam Sevilla for coach no oni referee Loso Gallet na de koye ni say over the weekend na etwa mu no Sevilla coach no any referee kokon na coach ni nie na Ayan Robson yepa Matias Jesus Almeida yes 7 matches on team in bench Argentina challenge referee Argentina ni referee ekoyi ano enti enei omagina eye case awodo be play so na omode sa suspension no ede ama owura ye friend Almeida Sevilla for coach no and omatiama 7 matches say on team in bench and for Sevilla team no ama ateno enso akoya rosem e de ma Sevilla for na mu omo coach and that say ɛna sɛ omuni coach no entimi ntra bench ɛmfama team no na omu player ba ko nie ye fa ne Kike Salas we different manager no Almeida was team ni nyina ta na chi team ni nyina ta manager na chi.
José Manuel Jiménez de Onda Cero, acabamos de conocer la sanción a vuestro entrenador. Ya os sabéis, 7 partidos vais a estar sin el técnico en el banquillo.
Bueno, yo no soy quien nada para decir justo o no justo, pero creo que
Osumu support too many jano omo tanachi diatie and some idea omo man chese ne wura ho kra omo ya adwuma ni nyina enso atimi dia mama ni jana kema opra one also 7 matches and pay for ediama na ono enso entimi ntra bench no na make ya ma me fantuja sem pay for enso amana 7 matches no 3 matches akọ ediama Kevin Arriaga we player edima Levante na Levante club no omuso mbe ya pi dabi 3 match suspension na yediama player efense Kevin Arriaga no ometimi aya appeal enso awsa matches bana yetimi edi ama player no kakra to dwa the latest no enso ma tiefo nyina na manko Tottenham na mame James Maddison na Maddison nie ama akra bi dae so abam di ama no akra no sebi na pom den wo fom oyare ne honya den ena akra yi de tie no se James Maddison ehye Halibo say obetimi invite no edna ba Tottenham Stadium amana ba hwegem of course why sad no only ba tun said di oni ba chinchi ba bi bebre nti Hali enie.
Harley has a really rare genetic condition, spondylocarpotarsal stenosis. Basically, it's a fusion of his bones. He's one of 25 when he was diagnosed 10 years ago. In 2018, he had to have an operation, an anterior spinal fusion, and unfortunately had the opposite effect, and Harley rapidly got worse. In 2024, we was told that he had 25% lung function. He's on oxygen, a ventilator to sleep. The end of last year, we was told that he is inoperable over here in the NHS. But still, he's still a happy boy. He still just gets on with life. And he's got one passion and one love. And what is it? Tottenham. As many people know now, Harley every day religiously has a cup of tea with some custard creams. I thought, you know, what have I got to lose? Put it out there and see if he can meet James Maddison and have a cup of tea.
Basically, my phone was popping off and I realised some tweet had gone quite viral. I think even my brother sent it to me as well. Mate, have you seen this? I read Harley's mum's tweet and obviously saw the pictures. I'd obviously met Harley previously at the training ground. Ended up having a little look down her page at Harley.
James Maddison, I'm making sure say Akwadana why yafo no nani beje Harley nani beje enti ordine fa bia bi aje bia also the akola no enso etimi ko bia training grounds no ordine ko Tottenham Stadium ho na ordina ko chinchi no any idea eno James Maddison and off the pitch no enso sadina latest no metiefo na nyame antuma UEFA Champions League. Diego Simoni jinakono na manager we call for Bonechi pa Diego Pablo Simoni. So manager wonya de na team ni kwa say different so many ade. Say oh adwuma de den na competition way Champions League obaso ojibi onie.
Vamos a encontrar un rival. Si ustedes vieron los resultados, salvo el partido con el Arsenal, que era de poco tiempo, que creo que estaba el entrenador nuevo.
Enti orana pasa otimi aje Champions League wa bia timi kwaso. Mama Chelsea for na Chelsea for no enso omu yi questions ano Chelsea players no enche umbeba training na bia tia kwaso.
Let's go. Who did you sort of idolize growing up?
Didier Drogba. Of course. Come on. Sometimes people don't realize it.
Yeah, no, Neto Pedro afewanya Abrante Ruiz James and afe the attense Marco Correa omunyina and omohia no mudidi Chelsea omu pass history and omudidi and ho enkomo player ko benya no na ko ni si akan ani ade anti ubehu se the attense ombodro ba mudin na ombubo Michael Essien mudin ni ade no and some present players no and the attense omuguso a enso bob pass players na baso a and latest ni na enso tudwa emoti atema bia no enso etia Osman Medjafo no enso enya badada anti e say step put down na fe the attense ombeto aso so animo bia yame antoma hyɛ so say games baso makacho say Wolves bom etia Arsenal Premier League game yebenya bobo kua friends no AC Milan no Italian su amuni komo ball afen Levante and Villarreal was Spain almost so ebetia ball Karabakh Newcastle Bodo Glimt and Inter Milan Club Brugge and Atletico Madrid Olympiacos Prague and Leverkusen and so ebetia ball and no games are baso ene yebe rest si Ronaldo omubo game bako yesi Ronaldo match we die e was ye rest still let's
Abra si Ronaldo na okay
na sa bo mo ko bogidi team ni kura mo we team tantan bi enye team papa bi ya
ne thousand ne
yeso mo ne akadak for na ekobo iti ya rest no Ronaldo
okay
ya rest Ronaldo se bia boko
if he
and
stadium na eba
movie stadium
wa so no games ne koso
okay and over fine
say any bidding komo about an incident they see you know and it's one or two stories
send them catch us Madrid in Trahoma and musa
and Madrid and
almost team so ultimate set team be 4 goals na enche bia na asa babiem same stadium na go no ba kokura wanya na chese coach no model from ana
no I believe say no Madrid were a better side and yes coaching model from Jose Mourinho model from and Madrid were just the better side for the first one of course not as a Benfica were the better side but this time around I think say Madrid almost step up and almost show their superiority.
Papa na are you referee?
Oh, say competition na ye wo boas ni isi so.
Na voice ni
my voice ni since last Mindy referee.
Obi anka so be dua o.
Mindy referee. That be say dua bono one so I catch them be call dua.
Otin so o chirechire ni.
50 last week. That be one more different group. Amo dun kwa central amo no ye main
ni wafa ho adi ka ti obetete
amo no ye main dun
ka se o town so ani
ate onya violent and layers layers on videos no na parks no ye
o violent
and who papa
no you mean violent when you say that way violent but word near too strong
yeah now you're there
that's way to train power layers you to train off the mic.
And
park so do to train pa obey inciting crofo kwano atwe obi di nechi moment said anko ye my voice in sense last week mam chiam papa that John Otu I'm to be an frame here because I'm saying
about time I know what you
are mam chiam papa because
the other koye no betri
but anko poso one video am hwe
video
and run police reporters will be akọ Ridge Hospital ama obi awia
e wakra
obi awia akwala no ana ne kro giga koye na mhwe CCTV camera na omatimi akọgye suspecting
ti lead not when we are
one say obi ba wona ya bobe ba lidi wase menje but obi so up ba serious to the level that we could obi ba hospital
yes no this will not balance ye a boutique Semen kancho say no papa na ewu maso ye e boutique omo e dili no ma ho do bebre mu watches sneakers perfumes belts and afi bags me mantade e mantade enkrade e bi ho na no ma no papa say e very 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 quality na the quality ni na chi no esa e affordable che say e fu papa yi e boutique and I make come for the amount. Boutiques in the doors, no mum, ye a boutique dear. And I'm up on qua and a war as we are. Now the exam every week be a noma for 80 me ba. Na omochira kwine e wo dunkwa a bank so o de call a year white junction no enti omone baby a VIP bus no e wo no any D enimhwe. De tie any say e adea omo e wa bron say to aso 3 e so 055 0044634 055 101 6889 from Nanumo ending komo less
kobna eno match na bass no first of all I mean chia Richie Barbering Salon o konfuma e 3 pound de say yen 3 de na utumi hia club no sugun ma me so ma meko rich in ejuma so ni and Ike of Ike Bikuto so no so yem pamatade pa de no Ike and the phone doctor Kwame Flash on so phone when me anya na address phone no to train nti yenchia omuyina and na Madrid echo Estadio da Luz echo shia Benfica na match no discussion I been a it has been centered on 3 thematic areas. 1, the tactical aspect, any football near boy. 2, the racist incident near see. And 3, the referee decision. And Jose Mourinho wasem or about a conspiracy theory, and this is very serious. The racist issue not just go to deal with it. Racism not big, but the issues are Jose Mourinho cover referees no after the incident no even bigger. You be this come over so and maybe you hear one other story near here. But first of all, my main share the Jose Mourinho kind. Jose Mourinho right after the incident and making some derogatory remarks at the far referees omdi and no match no na me quote Jose Mourinho say it wasn't. It was not about the red card that referee the man. Say Jose received 2 yellow cards until he was given his matching orders. Emmanuel Kotana, a sort of no in your touch line review. Now Jose say it wasn't about Vinicius' second yellow card. It was not say red card now. Was it about Vinicius? We issue nana. Jose said it wasn't about it. I was sent off because I said something very clear. The referee had a note that basically said Chomani, Casares, and Hujin can't get a yellow card because they would have mixed the second leg. In the end, he booked someone everybody could see. We know how these games be. I told him that I've spent 1,400 games on the third line, and he knew exactly who was allowed to book and who he wasn't. In the end, he booked someone everybody else could see. We know how these things work. Jose says, Sanyama way, what task line? At the football, why yet as a coach, more than 1,400 games. And wa coach big clubs, bit is Real Madrid. No nim how a Sanyama way, ye no. Kobukue, Membukue, and a conspiracy theory, yet underneath Sanyama way, and say, I say Benny was
academic and matured sports.
A boy you feel so as a becasem to our Indonesian. Then you feel so as a beca Semtra. Then you feel so as a becas Sabumbuchi be area.
Sabomochi, if you see as a becas a dentum.
Why are there? This is clearly this is a Jose Mourinho. He's been in the game. We're coaching Real Madrid before. And Oka say, we know how these things work. Meaning say, football near DHA now, about football now, yes, sometimes we will clear no. There are a lot of things are caught behind the scenes. Because this is coming from Jose Mourinho, who has been in the game, a person who coached Real Madrid before, a person who knew how this dark arts work. And Jose Mourinho is clearly saying, say, look, referee no. He came over match more near money. BB said, "My money, my Real Madrid for almost players be yellow card, and they you wait for 4 paying for work transfer. This is more damning than the racist issues. Say referee, Wababontin, Uba partners on the Yakatra. Remember we recommend we card. It is even more damning than the racist issue in the course. Until you wait for 4, as I say, and a band beba if you move back also into your friend for the meantime. Now you mount the football no proper. Look, the match, there's so much difference between Real Madrid and a Benfica and Real. But the only difference was the Vini Junior goal. He's one player who divided opinions the break. Some players be on Oma, and then also beton because the performance come from Echna. No show glimpses of his quality. And now the Vini Junior here, it was a world-class performance to put you up. No, we are Real Madrid playing in us away. Why you say about Tom Vini Junior? The goal no it sends doubt into player into paying for no man you say look boy here see Tony and you player be no man player be no twi go for you to score this caliber of goal, you need to be a world class player. And then the goal now, Vinny Jr. say, you know, and they picked a player, he's world class. And Madrid paying for 5. You need say one day, on my corner. And now he sent a message clearly to them, say, look, I still have it. And Vinny Jr. now no, about 3 seasons ago, no, I just need to get that spark. He showed class and run. Madrid they won the game. They show class, they show quality. And yes, Madrid normally better be Benfica so. But once in a Madrid manage and run how manage the game. No? When almost go back on, they really manage the pressure from Benfica for fans, no, by keeping the ball, keep ball yeah. Especially in the midfield. Aurelien Tchouameni was so immense and raw. And raw, Mbappe was redundant, but play bit Vinny Jr., play bit to say Aurelien Tchouameni in midfield. He showed composure and he showed class. The reason why here, or both for a club bit to say Ramadan. I've said it and said it again. Look, man can say player being more but that player no, wa rising kwakobo Real Madrid. In nipa bebre bobo football, nipa na riser babe and a left footballer. Riser babe for Real Madrid. Come on, the form rate to form it is understandable. But and yes, only more but that. Vinny Jr. the form number form it is understandable. For the past season, for the past 2 seasons, he's not been showing the class in the Kutano. But on sign and now when it matters the most, and now he was a man who make a difference. In Madrid, they showed class. Almost said they don't want to Champions League na they manage the game well. On manage they be free chaba. On manage temper no be bia. And that is when now match no winning. I think say they were well deserving winners. Also. Now, me from Madrid issues into now yembra other stories. So Liverpool player friend Dominic Szoboszlai this season. If you followed Liverpool, even from last season, one of the most key players for Liverpool was Szoboszlai. And Makana Sembe Priwa how a boy quality Kutano and football or show. But this season, Liverpool players now performance record from and he stood up. At the point in time, he's played as a right back, he's played as a holding midfielder, he's played as a number 8, he's played as a winger, he's played as a number 10. And what in the performance he also brings that thing we call versatility. The ability to play and bet me about different roles, different positions. And you depend on your mom. You said, "Obo no ma only the answer say obo him fan. Me bosses. We in the phrases on my company on to me position. But some player be in our camp. That's what to me both different roles. Now baby are doing go beyond each match. One man could 8 out of 10. Those kind of players are very rare, and the money are impressive. Baby free buy. So much I think so feel Leipzig and buy. Most players who feel Leipzig ever no come. I want to mean that rises to the highest level. Here, Coitre na cohe the less. Timo Werner. We feel Leipzig by Chelsea as a ball club more with that. Boy you feel France, Christopher Nkunku. Yeah. Honestly feel Leipzig sa also in years Mamu dia na nsemo ko fa ne buy.
Sesko.
Benjamin Sesko. Ball control ko go on man na edin. You Luis Openda. Lots of players who feel Leipzig ever. Most of the times come on to me hit the ground running and a system players be on they function in systems we need free system we no quite different club but the player begins to struggle and you a lot of players who say you Mario goes at Dortmund and who Mario goes so few on Bayern Munich how struggle ye here I'm fan Manchester United for Dortmund Shinji Kagawa we saw Shinji Kagawa at Dortmund and we saw Shinji Kagawa at Manchester United it's some players be on they function in systems. Only free system they struggle, and that's a classic example of how Leipzig for almost system working.
Is that always the case? Because there was sometimes not Barcelona and Arsenal about a common style in younger time. But Fabregas called Barcelona when to function as we used to know. Yeah, Alexander Hleb.
Yeah.
Two Flamini.
They couldn't fight well. Anything make us say. Players be on system be on a situation. Barcelona and Real Madrid be on the same kind of football, but it be a different systems. It be how Barcelona works. You give example, Hleb, it didn't work. Flamini, it didn't work. Cesc Fabregas, it didn't work. Umufi Arsenal call Barcelona no.
Even Thierry Henry.
No.
Who train on Real as we used to know. Vermaelen. Thomas Vermaelen. From defense, midfield, and attacking. I know.
It is for Szoboszlai to come from Leipzig. Normally successful. Liverpool sound come. It tells you, boy, the talent you could. But here comes the caveat. Look, player be a chance here. What they call a dreamer. Come now, who chance here? Pan. Time on football. Na club and all die so.
Denchiraman Sports.
The man you now.
Look, Obia Shasia, their class we on Macomo 8. Real Madrid, Manchester United, Barcelona. We kwala 10 down ma. Obia die so all rise no. Sa club no Kakobo. So supposed like if you Leipzig about Liverpool. Liverpool is a big club, but Ebia ne die so boy ne die so pano. Ne so Kakobo for Real Madrid. Akase Madrid Jason no. O she bi mpo akomna e ho. Player be more kwan say Madrid jersey, say Barcelona jersey, especially when we fi South America eba. Of South America ban idol wo fi nkwala eba no Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho bo team be obo Barcelona. Obo PSG o fi obo Barcelona nti the die so possible Barcelona. Ebi o the die ni model na say nipo no hwe ne pa Ronaldo R9 bo club obo Real Madrid. So nkwala bebre hono mo fi nkwala bre mu ba no. Their dream was to play either Real Madrid and not Barcelona. It's so much like, look, he's playing for Liverpool, he's doing well. But so new opportunity, so much Real Madrid Jesus now. Nipa do not send which me rejected that offer. Say Madrid they before. So it's difficult for Liverpool to keep the boy. And born or born, if he continues in the same trajectory, that's a football now bobo in the next 1-2 years. Look, Madrid they will come for him. And Madrid their club, so many municipalities will say this is the player they like. They normally get the player. It's Liverpool for they are getting him Chelsea in Yebisa Hazard class or corner. Yeah, who should that and boy no coy. Liverpool should be careful because the quality of boy no kuta it's difficult for you to get those kinds of player. Oh, the transfer market, you know. He's a fantastic and a phenomenal player. Cobra. Cholo Simeone there. Champions League no. The bad one so between IGP. Yeah, bad man pan. Wa ben 2 times ana.
2 times.
2 finals. And the team no go finals no cobra and be there. The biggest attribute of Cholo Simeone was the defensive setup and how and the defensive watertight. The question is, or those kinds of players and the Biana? I don't think so. I think the opportunity to Nano and a remedy for G finish.
Say what you?
Yeah. Cobra, you're bearing a crank, a big work with the advance. I'm out of my into young Bibia, na Mendam Papa Swas. One team in radio so 2 days.
No problem.
Saturday, about 6:15 now. Test still I born my friend now. How much you said that friend? Only if he can, but or has a meet me akasa. And Tines and before so because I next one team in
why are there? So between I say why there in one abaso.
Easy samba.
Oh, the baby abre pa. Okay. We so to ayale.
Antiabaya hana abre.
We so to abre.
Abre say abaya ayalo kreda. Ma abaya no okita no medal and say Carol said and that was there on a lighter note. But here the same Real Madrid Argentina match, the racist chance course Real
Madrid Benfica.
Racist chance inti I within football, but me speaking more of a football. The black race it is high time we begin to understand some issues in any relationship with our brofana and no any problem. Because no matter how you will do, a brofana will say intiminium on your peda because of race. And so Britain, you were BAME. Black Asian Minority Ethnic. From BAME, called Yuka, Black Asian Minority Ethnic. I know a name my dema Africans, some part of Asia, among blacks, no among shading true and true white. And you know, Europe, they don't regard Koreans some white.
White, yeah.
They don't regard even Argentina for some white. They know that white is only Europe. And into Morocco, Egypt for they couldn't break away to join the European nation because almost they are not white. In this Ankrofo in Echo UK, they call them Black Asian Minority Ethnic. Among minority and yet a Nipa Musa. By minority in the sense that in the community no you are seen as a less of a person. And such in Crawford, and your position be an out to me a whole debate. Now, saying Jim Ratcliffe, Abercans and Millers, what in income? Say, immigrants are colonizing UK. It is because the Prime Minister of UK is or tracing the route of India. Until Okowa, there is no way you can be like them. Some jobs were meant for the white and not the blacks. Until how many of the black players in England in their national team and in their club side, how many of them? Oko France, they are saying there's some jobs which are meant for the white and not the blacks. Just one. A bad day at the time, Napoli, Aegis Scudetto, Arno Mujibiace, everybody knew was that the best player, everything was Victor Osimhen. Maybe actually no more I could support Kvaratskhelia because the Naples, Turin, and that place the northern part of Italy, and they are very, very racist, deeply racist. In 2018, Russia for FIFA say they can't guarantee security for the black race or MOBA. FIFA, imagine South Africa country could make it that derogatory and discriminatory messages like this. And came cry banana hosting friends by FIFA and Tibianka. So on that note, we need to understand that and they are doing anything within their domains to suppress the black authority. Statistically, records say about 85% of Nkrofo are black, and they trace their roots from black race. In Brazil, Colombia, they have black race in them, 85%. In attempt for this white force, Ombetimi suppress the white and answer suppress the black supremacy. Oma make two decisions as a blacks yeni maso. Now, our Ghana has say an African say they have tried to criminalize it into it is equal to so be a power abroach. And in our tradition as Ghanaians and our beliefs, we believe in polygamous marriage.
And even in Africa?
In Africa, yes. We believe in polygamous marriage. That's how we have practiced. But for them, it increases the black race. And so, as I said, indoctrinate to marry 2 or 3 a criminal, and they have succeeded. So, to convince ya suffer, and ya penny for say, oh yeah, my master na free, my boss, Isaac Carter, my master na I see you. In attempt to suppress the black race, our immune. So they have succeeded in criminalizing our immune, but they see nothing wrong in lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and other words. So back of our bar, and your bonnet mom. Bema kofa bema sabi netwa enye bone mom. Ba ware mienu de bone mom. So if you sit down not philosophically, we study omonoma na omoyena, they are up to something. Say ma bema ware bema ba ware oba awo dodo ebe owi asan so bete nti as blacks ye getuma the frequency to which ye won so bete. So in some 50 years to come or 50 years to come, there will be a rejuvenation of white supremacy in the world again. That is the two things they are up for. And who Argentina, Argentina, I will be a Brazil war. Argentina will be a Colombia war. Argentina will be Ecuador war. Argentina, all these countries, all these countries, our black races in them. Why not Argentina? There's no black Argentine.
And if you know here, national team, there's no.
I national team, any poor more Argentina, no, there's no black Argentine. Do you know it is state sponsored? It is a Caucasian sponsored idea. they try in colonialism. They state sponsored and then they killed all blacks in Argentina. Yes. They killed in colonialism. During the time of colonialism, say British for ever far Africans were no more the omukoye ahwedie any other plantation or Brazil and Argentina. So blacks they killed them. No black Argentine. They killed them deliberately. That is why colonizing Argentina was not successful by the British colony. And until up to now, Argentina and UK our problem or the peninsula and so. Until it was state sponsored, they will kill blacks. Until there is no black Argentine. Until we are saying there's nobody, there's no country who is more racist than Argentina and Russia. At some time, now ko Germany, so skin and your blacker to say, ya no near the omodo mon safa on some say, no my say a fina ma wokalan ayesana. It is about this UNO, UNESCO, and things looks like changing. But for Argentina to hate black race, and yet never started you. In their colonialism, there was a state-sponsored and Cochlearian attempt to kill all black race in Argentina. In Tianaco, Argentina, there's no black Argentine. But Niama and Copo who we are say Bibini ba befa Bruni ba wa the omo half caste or appear to be Bibini or appear to be Bruni. So Ghana ni anas Africa ni ba so kofa Bruni no no wa ono so half caste onye pure Bruni. Sorry, that is why about 85% of a Nippon movies they tilt toward black race. That is how Argentina becomes so racist. It is deep and rooted in them. Until the World Cup and any international competition, no hotel Argentina for Becono. So all the blacks for Kofa, they will deliberately tell someone about hotel. They don't like anything black. It is suicidal. So who say Argentina ni bia kofa obia na skin no e confused we Bruni and we be no. And Gianluca Presti Sakura we started World Cup under 20. Argentina. Or started World Cup under 20. Oko you see racist words ama Morocco for during the under 20 World Cup.
To history that.
Oh, history with that.
And even against Chelsea Kurano.
Yeah. They same Argentina for money. France for one to yeah, money France for one to there's no way because my brother or Bekatan another. Inti for Argentina be a better not to a nice Argentina no. It is or war any nipa. That spiritual hate between Nipani or one. The Argentine and then the black race has that kind of hatred among them. That is it. And Nipana will issue racist chants against Bibinino. Ne oko judge assembly Bruni, of which are not so feeling that there should be a white supremacy in the world. And so if an Africans and those of us in the black race, if you don't think about our mind, any BBI, our minds and a BBI no continue to be so, say no racism, but Cobra, ni oko cheje, and an oko jeji, say no to racism, no. Eye, Brunia or also a support to.
And okay, Vinny Jr. say what no, map is your 5 times.
Yes.
And other
I used to sort a Kamavenga
society.
And no, they see sir Vinny Jr. ne ni weakness no. At any point them omo kasa ne beya obe desu be bia dia ye be yi na free man red card and this. And also who this racist abuse and how many black players and there? Mbappe was a black, Kamavenga was black. Rudiger was black.
Even
Benfica crowd blacks. I didn't know one thing you saw on all the let's say the Real Madrid players. When you saw on any of them, it is because on him say Vinny Jr. will behave in court stupidly. So I can't no free. But also any that intuition to catch and he rushed to the referee. And the opportunity to stop a game from continuing. But for the good of the game, not to us. So what I want to arrive at and say in the world, a number of blacks who we are saying and they have recolonized the world again. So they have that mentality. And see, to me, I'm building a different intuition about this discrimination. Baby, at one point in time in Ghana, near who was say we are superior than them. You get them. And some as a youth mom, you go to some marriages and people's abusing their wives or their husband out of racism. No, many miscarriage befoul. All those stuff. People have diverse ways of using racism in their houses, but between the and Brofone, they're up to something, and so our black players in football Europe need psychologists specially made for this racist chant. Other than that, and stop when any other.
Okay, me da sepa no say otu na wotin kan me twa me ho abamba. The fee evening na debate to so edi ama atifu be see
Agbo dani hey
ame mpacho hwan
oyem fiewura oba hema akosua kato aka as usual nne adruso yoda ne kemam ne mehwe tv fa fansi so ne fanyom to ase mam
fiewura enne de mra dani o bribiara sesa yanko bi dem nkohwe tv bra yi be wait and get enterprise wodun ko no fen ha
yi metu unu simfie mam
debi
uni sumendi bo anwea bo ya me he
yi be wait and get enterprise adodo na atafre no anawa wonoma pi watete ne bo no so ubenya bi fofo fiewura
afenu wo kasa ga metu awia kete wa bonza mamam
fiewura wenye tuo yi be wait and get enterprise no ma no ye kama ehu twa yopo echepa nso na obiara di ho adanse
kindi mabre bi amanfo begu hoi amanfo be padi off
enye ne fo keke o no ma no so ye ne efe na ne ho eden
menya fridge one ayo
bebre wo ho
ceiling fan standing fan kettle home theater woofer amplifier nzu wo hobi
ne obobo ye nyina bi abusu wo yi be wait and get enterprise adodo na atafre no anawa
kindi yi be wait and get enterprise adodo na be frɛ na anawa me wo ne ma pa
we kura ye munketo na wuduru na so ya na wuhu wani so no owo blender stove fridge size biara wall clock air condition microwave popcorn machine hair dryers washing machine fufu machine wardrobe ironing board center tables ne noma biara wo pe
kidia me ko tondie na nzanya
ma honya na ha adwendodo
hey krache wa be
me say ye be wait and get enterprise noma elfo
wa why kidia ye be wait and get enterprise ne me go gende ne catch the fear for say mbredia ma sachara me ma bia dani mehwe tv biem
enye na fie hafo ye be wait and get enterprise adaroma ahoto ba fie ye be wait and get enterprise adodo na atafre no anawa odu ko no pen dakesem run about ufri dakesem kodu ko asora eko commercial bank hono onsanifa so hope anafre 0240995591 or 0546948924 what ye be wait and get enterprise just to say
ahoto ba fie.
Okay, mate, you for na kwa bi from the show no so. Cashman, na eti say.
Why Cashman?
Hey, masa. The latest millionaire in town. The latest millionaire in town. Na ye
Ejuma o latest millionaire.
What you have for you? They want to be the latest millionaire in town. Mika Cashman.
Hey. Ze ya na Emmanuel ko us.
And a peer news in one answer.
You know my entertainment news because when you cash there near. Also to me chimney. Cash man no. Say ya edi so when you cash. About chiche us. Okay, chiche us. Ya bring go fu bi no go for bre pa. Ti we dey news ah now they also atudwa. And the bia go for beti news pa boys no beti news about che us the any ya for we be news amuntie no but chem us kama na modia edidi 6 match mu be boss mo jempa bo na ade na modia boss the cast man
anyway some can dey ya for you see form mo be say boys in the cheap my us
ya us
Let's go on, Yanko.
Okay.
Zebia Woko.
Yanko Padum, Eugene, giddy pa. Okay, Yanante. And I'm a saucy, I'm a saucy. And for a few son, I watch you Ghana Premier League match week 23. And so ever bound to share never two screens and some F-Mami versus FC. Everton F.E. a Jake Kreku the second sports complex. Any Bechem United and a airball. And a Saturday after Sunday games are holding in na. Ever to some Yebenya Heart of Folk. Obo Edietia Brekum Chelsea. Our University of Ghana Stadium Hearts of Lions and some our Pando Stadium. How many baby any Gold Stars? Edina Stars and Hoho United. Our Nana Ajima Badu the First Park. Africa Karela United. Any 11 Wonders. Our Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium. Yemenya Samates 96. Our Century Sports Complex. Someone in Mediama and Air Bobasaka Holy Stars and it's Wedro or Blacks and Ebo. Our Crosby Memorial Park. I will say Young Apostles. Edi Kumasi Asanti Kotoko Wenchi Sports Complex and Nations FC and some any Dreams FC Ebo Dr. Kwame Chei Sports Complex we any games and our Chei ye tuja na yenra how to focus na yen fa to focus come yen fa ema mama how to focus later no fa to screen to so mama how to focus for obekaya be Saturday mu ho na krata bi ba abontre suwelele enso edeba abontre se omo hwe ni musem heart of folk player ye fe no Hamza Isa ebeba trials wo mo ho nti omo asane na invitation na ebe security ya hwe me the amount na o de atoso mame security ya sisi ade ba heart of folk for enso letter abontre se sa invitation omo nya we nti sense omo nya we na team utumi invite ni player abra owo contract with the team a omo intermediate contract bia de omo ede omo be ko FIFA no ma akohwe se sa approach na omo ye no enye professional cra eno ne cra ta heart of folk ede ababo ntintie na that screens ne so no oba na so wetumi ewrem kama na bibia enso akokama ede ama heart of folk megina ho na ma menwrem Masood didi drama na coach for heart of folk edi nkomo wasisi na omo objective ni nyina ne sem ngofo so yom ka o ena house baje league so oye ntobo ase omo no de omo pe sisia no eye match after match so mbe wi no matches ene na eboa na obi say omo eni da so majele dia ontumi enyi no say bi omagia na so mo nje no ontumi nka baro mo de no de omo hwe anim sisi ande eye game after game.
We have to just keep the pressure on the league leaders. Our next game is against Chelsea. Everything about us is just not about the league, it's about us. It's our next game. We are only taking lessons from our strengths from the Kotor game. We're looking at our learning path in the Kotor game, and then we're looking at our challenges. You know, the threats of Chelsea, and then what we can expect in the Chelsea team. And so the Kotor game is gone. We really take the lessons from learning path, and we go ahead. It's a marathon league. That's not the objective. The objective is winning games. Just win your games. It doesn't matter, let that one take care of itself. Just win your matches. This one, it's not how much you talk about winning a game that gives you the game. It is how much you have worked a chance to win a match. So the league is not about the league, it's about your matches. So keep winning your matches. And then when you win your matches, that one becomes academic.
All right. Ebiom also etwa se komisa ne size ya na no. Omni kumasi Asanti Kotoko ne boy omo she Kotoko by a long goal. After so mo di red card ni nyina echi no. Like ye komisa ne say this ya say ye can say ni players no on describe omo with one word da. Where the best part of bit me dey describe the boys no so omo adaptive because one thing say after red card ni nyina echi no send you on the players ne kasa sim this is we make bia no. Na the players no afa no so quick into the players no there omo ye very very adaptive.
It's simple. They are adaptive. Yes. Because we kept changing. There were four routines in the game. As our organized structure, both defensively and offensively, as we planned for the game. Then after the red card, we needed to manage the squad in the first half. And then when we left the first half, went to the dressing room, then we had a structure. And now that we have time to structure, we change the patterns, and then you remember we did a false substitution. Hamza got injured, and so we had to make some adjustments, bringing Wayo into the 9th position, keeping George on the left side. Now the right is to sacrifice Hussein, who was our playmaker, for Yabefi, so that to give us stabilization in the team. And now we've done 2 slots. And we have only 1 slot with 3 substitutions to make. So strategically, you need to be very, very tactful to see how the game was going. And Kotoko kept bringing in more offensive players. So I had to take out and then Afrani, based on tactical and physical.
Okay, no, I had to focus head coach Masu did drama. No, say Black Stars. I be friendly games and Sana ya call World Cup no ekra na 27th year match. Ya de Austria. Ya da airborne face to Germany game na be so on the 30th match. Na sisi ya de aba be ka hom 22nd May. Eno Ghana Black Stars yani Mexico ena ebebo sa nyonkofa akensi ena no ene ensemo a efri ho ede but the day you adi nkomo ba temeni nti share nyumre na yemfa ho nsem nyina
yemfa on voice na
yeah ha
they also on retire onya retire na boma minti
they also onya retire I think say eno no de manfa mba but the okan say onum say na onyanya club no ba Ghana no nane FC mu yi train na no say or yes personal staffs be or see a lot of clubs e ban catch sanko mu here services but or ignore ni nyina knock bread for the buy no or show mu project no na fi or show the city a ebeboa no enti na o choose na bread no
na did I use unyang retire unyang hanging boot kra anti na on kan national team me dey say boot ni
feel good played a lot of years and touch wood, I've been fit for several years and been able to play games upon games. Stopping is not an option there for the coming years. If I hear so. I live my life day to day, so I prepare myself every time to have a better tomorrow on the field, off the field. I don't think about that. I think when the moment comes, your body will tell you. That's how I see it, and for now my body is not responding negatively at all, so I need to continue working. The matches will get me fitter, will make me feel.
The body non can train. Say on tie.
Oh, okay.
The body non can train.
Fine. Na me sorry no. And I no super class course no. The Ebane say Kotoko. Get proceeds ska omunyaye or over 8 million Ghana cedis. And omunyano get
any gross.
Yeah, okay.
The omunyano 8 billion.
Yeah. Any gross
million Ghana cedis.
Billion.
I think you better to.
Say mechanical that than 8 million Ghana cedis.
Oh, can scan for.
Yeah, for 8 million Ghana cedis. Titino diano 8 billion. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and then your gross. And you feel better see we be kwa NSC for beji we beji we. Inti kakra na beka na.
Na ka be 50,000.
Yeah, kumasa asante kotoko. 8 million Ghana zile. Na go de that.
Team no. Nanka mo wo be 12,000 and 25,000 seater stadium kra. Kaska we na ya modiawo.
Yeah.
And san komo hihye teams ni yie. You have also got 2 billion gross. Nanko must set team ye. Nank every week be a team near 1 billion. And the players will be paid better than SEC.
Kwabna, first of all, House of Folk Niamza is an issue.
Na Ruby say I was a patcho. Keto Kreku, Mickey Chas. Say or say a waste of time so Baby Mickey. Black Stars budget public.
Or can say waste of time. Between interview, I don't think so. Can say waste of time. I think so. Can say why ready so be man public. Na no busa say I don't know FM station. You make a issue public. And then my car and grass.
Obisa question me. I was also aside with him. Public institution being where you make your budget public. Why Black Stars alone?
And America say I don't think so. Can say waste of time. Sorry. Look, House of Folk Niamza is an issue. I think it's new. It's out to solve. And Nipa, or yet the most affected party was Adi Winnie Hamza Isa. Over Kwaba has will still remain. And whatever issues are on two sides in our as some coming into a middle ground. Boy, no was 7 contract, we are not on 7 contract to me, then echo.
What they are saying is in the contract, the Shemu says 2-3 months known to salary, they can initiate a process to terminate the contract. And in football rules, until a clause be a contract more, what trigger the contract of the player or the club or the coach is still binding. Granted, say a 3 months, now has added 4 months. Now we initiative process entry guy, now as releasing Emma. You can't say yes, yes, I'm an assumed to be to continue up. No, the club has to can report to FIFA, and you go and tell FIFA say additional contract. But have you initiated the process? So be activity that clause now. You could also have a case say also be send at the FIFA say your contract obligation has not been met by Hartlepool. By can't say she say
internet is no I just say they need to sort this out. Me Hamza is he has to live on a good note. For whatever so I can yeah, for whatever reason I win. As almost also near. Sometimes ABB na ye na chinchina mrani we ni sa. Oko siwa lela and so ko you lot of players on kwa koba.
Even your coach crack or South
yes,
Africa
Inti we are not saying Sam is about Kwaba, but there's a probability say between Kwaba bill. And number bill then a wujatu. I've always said it's a crime of us all but to dine. A Cheresa will be a yemi and I see me bill. You has a full place on my Kwaba. Yes, some more opportunity. And as some sort of for whatever reason, the most important thing is a player Nankasano. When say one Ufiaruras neighbor, you are has folk supporter, has a bokotoko, who say Opera a point game, another boy or jubilate. Means a boy naturally or a trend to go as
Ali Mohammed. Yeah, which Ali Mohammed, the castle in the year, I'm Rebbe Jinokai. Papa say comment to be, I'm Anama in a coach lawyer. And Anama be as a what if a player and I has near. Oh, yeah, and some Ali Mohammed, the card, there's some place who support him now.
Yeah, and she. It's some sort of issue, no. Proto sports for anyway, no.
No, if you say, my heart motu. Naka 2 days, I'm contract, not contract number. To live Nidin as a legend of Hartlepool. Now, per se, has put then a contract.
And even the fear banner crowd, the same thing. The same thing. So, that's almost sort of Sanu Manina. Many about the lineup. Black Stars, Black Stars, no
top matches.
You one from South America, which is Mexico, because in the World Cup, you need any funny, Panama bubble. So only Panama bubble. That's only Mexico, but a similar, almost similar kind of football. Almost very aggressive football. Or say very aggressive. South Central Africa, yeah. Not America. I say we want an those kinds of aggressive football. When you're black, medical for so medical for pardon me, no because of me white. My dream, yeah, before so many I just say any mobile. Me upgrade over Panama. Yes, into a good say those kinds of matches are born. Any Germany bubble because of any England bubble, and I think any Austria or something like that bubble. So
there's one other match.
Yeah, the kind of matches are bubble prior to the World Cup. These are very good matches, and these are some of the advantages of qualifying for World Cup. No, one World Cup now. There's no way any Germany be friends on bubble because of see a qualify for World Cup. Look at
yes, because of
yes, it is very good. Say Black Stars seeing opportunities here about these kinds of matches.
Yeah, not Didi Dramani, or Bisan say has beat Major League and I'll say if it's any day fit, or taking match after the match. Has an opportunity to win the league than all the teams never done. Yes, by Omo mistake. When we say is here the point gap between Hearts and Medium Aka 5 points.
The other top no?
Yeah, Aka 5 points. And Hearts and Medium are match Accra.
Oh, okay.
And Hearts are the best defensive team in the league. And into the Mra, almost a Kotoko and Casabed and Sakotoko better. Because they have the most compact defense and the better goalkeepers in the league. Into scoring has a difficult. on that top on 5-point difference on any one match so Accra. And when him say 39.9 has a 22 hour away. The best away performing team. Out of 16 goals on match 11 were away. Almost Hoho United, Hoho away. The next away match almost goal starts. No, Lagos City's 14 your friends. 11-1. And I'm about to go 3 consecutive away match wins. In between these consecutive away match wins, no more 2 home. I'm board against Dreams. No more board draw against one other team. Imagine say 2 away home games. Omu win anka 6 points and come overtake you. So their performance at home is very awkward.
I don't know how mono.
Then how? And yes, sir. And common performance away is better, and then they are good to go to win the league. So the leg is for them to lose.
Okay, and see, that is a you could man so. I think matches na kabio. 12 matches. Means a lot. The number be brain between. And one issue.
Say a mistake. Media my mistake. No more a drop point. Na has it me close. Unless I become on the media, you know how they have any means of getting you killed. But home performance is very poor. How do you get 39 points and then 22 away, score 16 goals and score 11 away?
And any big issue.
And the league is who we knew home matches in any away crash or swap. No. When you away be brain, you can come home to 2 Omanya 3 consecutive away wins. In between the 3 consecutive away wins, against Dreams, they don't lose to Dreams when and one drop a point with Dreams and more our from our Accra when we want to win the league. We can only Chelsea or relegation. If you want to win the league,
and that is one thing I saw has for a guardian against. I said the celebration, normal celebration, they need to put it behind them.
And then Wednesday.
They
should finish.
So we finish with the celebration and look ahead. Manchester, Atletico Madrid, no share Barcelona 4. The following weekend, now Real Vallecano, Besham 3. Last 2 years, Atletico Madrid.
So much energy in
that. We use energy in the answer to Kobo Kotoko. Now so we have a break Chelsea. Now say won't be winning. Then Kotoko winning for Sobenos because Kotoko winning at 3.2. With all the celebration he did in here, come on, 3.2. You said the bank
the determination. How many Kotoko boy? Number 56 minutes. Over by numerical disadvantage against Kotoko. Now to me defending. Look at me here. You can say Ebenyamara Sara here. Taking match in his order and Sabaku make his saves in others. Now, a person who win a leg in a day, you need to determine more than what Bishop Kotoko. Now, Bishop Kotoko draw Chelsea. I'm not ready.
Not really serious. Not really serious. And there are issues, you know. And can be a journalist now. One key question now. What about national team now? Is he done? And I say, Bisa.
Looks like blacks now. We don't know how to call it a quit and maintain our legendary status. When we want to, right? Yeah, because we live with the scene when the applause are loud. Tony Cruz can still play. Yeah. Paul Scholes or retire for 1 year, and I expect to find by some Boca Cranca. Barcelona goalkeeper here no way. Chesney or retire. So they leave some of modern money with the Tenom Nom by. So it is Black Star layers. Say we're free if you are not bladder. You don't need to ask that question about say national team can for you to know say national team no kasa. Or not bladder purposely because Obenya League abo. Obenya World Cup ni biako. And if say a born of person but you can still play local league because our team or supported team you Ghana ha or person boss our team.
This is the under you already so local league.
Yeah, or supported team you Ghana or person boss our team. But because of the World Cup, Omo no musi so ajima be do so all year a foreign affair relations had made piano. The player be brown no musi so so mutu na no mufie.
I say you on who soon is still he still has a lot to offer.
That he has the strength. Even Jordan you are only aketwano krano. It will be good in the psyche of Jordan I use after World Cup we know.
Yeah, it's also calling.
Yes, that's all calling quit and I said initial raising the expectations of national team match I should be called. The respect at Yama Udin and Brazil after Saukwaji under 20 World Cup after the 20 World Cup
2009.
Yes, the era of Andre Ayew, the Black Stars, has been shambolic. Performance-wise, he's the worst Black Star captain I've ever had. Performance-wise. Performance-wise of the national team.
How? Because it's really debatable.
West.
Yes.
Black Stars captain.
And you're not performance personally.
As a captain.
The entire team.
During his era.
During the era.
As a captain of the Black Stars.
As a captain of the national team.
Okay.
No, Debbie. Andra, you are a very good motivator. After the under 20 World Cup, the era as the leader of the national team had been shambolic. It's the worst one you have ever had.
Yeah, and that is true.
True.
That is true. But let me blame say it was symbolic because of he was a captain.
But the era and the Generations Cup 3 and Cassandra you holding high. You get it? Anna exactly. Enti Niakano and this or man Crawford Saxon are making. Also means Sumi and Ukrank when you aware say
some of the clarity.
Yeah, and to more on give people the chance to look at in the making.
Martin Medasepa na some radio me phone lines into na a free phone and some rana on much imagine I will soon so any Thursday ubitia bar now betro adjunable 0200300335 0200300336. Good afternoon. Hello. 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 Oh, okay. On to me come for from my something for from man as well. Hello. Hello.
Kwabena.
Yes, Ajob.
I want to say.
Yami adumo na nso e.
Me bo wo se mi tana. Kwabena. Ena de mega wotu o.
Oh ah.
Mega wotu na de nyame anu nukwe me na wonya ade ofanyin. Blasta na ho no. Ya the performance na bo. Tell me ya again. Kwabena ba tell me ya to see the performance na bo beboa. Kwabena ba tell ti won komo no na nya de na me furo.
So oni mega wotu na kasa me nyame. Hello.
Kwabena.
Meet you.
I'm dear for some third nation dear.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Now what is that?
Nyame Adam Isaiah.
I'm the pastor of fine. Ribu.
Hey, Ribu. Okay.
Pastor Muhere.
Nyame Adam Yepa.
Kaka ne kan for the master to support. Support it. Ma, you have to look this is the what I say. The person said, "My broadcast is the actual link. I have part in nature." And so I have to look in your company. I had the air from the outside. Not a fact. You can really not the hospital. The director, you have focus now. The person in your conscious put that in. It's really hard to put on. We are 60.
Okay. What time ni? Oh, you ni. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Yes, sir. Oh, okay.
Kamala, I don't have a doctor. Kamala, I'm going to go. Some doctor, I don't go. Yeah, my keep them. Oh, that's how simple. That is the way I go. Also, what? What about the idea? That's not I keep you away. and we say, every thing a boyfriend, come on,
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Battery team.
Battery Dassay. Don't come out so. How to talk in this guy? To tell me, be a uncle of monthly. To say, I can't say where I get. You say, Saturday, can I sample for someone like you? Tell my show. Tell them, hey, how to talk. Fast out, no immediate. And as I say, you're not tired. You say, you know, you're not so. I know, it's a operation, yeah, operation, and yeah. Pass into your forward castle. They say, so operation, all the time, Castella, maybe a Samatono. So you know, who's a woman who knows what you have. Pass your country, or another Quaco or Samba, or go from North Samba. You are already in Casaba Sabasa.
Mate, good afternoon. Hello? Hello? Which is on Casa. A corner of France, so Mauritian about 0200 300 335 0200 300 336. Hey, Master Job. I'll be Jenna Fons, so you are now because MTM for say. Job, MTM for say. So we need credit. MTM for say. One Ludi. In the MTM for say. Agro Fom, I was 0200 300 335 0200 300 336. Phone lines no. I start BT. Okay, my Fawi. Hello. Hello. Hey, what color do?
I am MTM for 40 minutes credit.
Now, I mean MTM for 1 hour credit.
Wala Jega. Wala.
Joe with you.
And I know the house of idea for no.
Hey. David. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
What's your dinner record so free?
You can now what is
Nyamiadum.
Okay, well, we have my dear number.
Oh, okay.
Now, what are you?
Nyamiadum.
Yeah, has what you're more than mine.
Am I then?
I don't know the airport for the man.
Are they?
No,
that's good afternoon. Hello? Kasana we chiripa. Very mpacho for 0200 300 335 0200 300 Oba me fa be tu bin ka on soros na say o team ra meto aso na bibia antimi enye kamanti frefo ba me fa na bibia antimi akọ ne kwa so ma hello oh on so antimi enye na so ti try na frɛ na ofre ba me fa na watimi abekere wadwene samri de enche na me sori amase oten abeto asoma me fa winhwe dia anyi nso de ne ye kwa ne sa hello say oten enyi okay mam try winhwe hello